Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and do another number review. So you're going to get out 7.9, and this is making numbers, okay? So we need 10 and 3. But we're going to go ahead and work with that in just a minute, okay? But I want you to go ahead and get a tens frame. If you don't have a tens frame, we're going to go ahead and draw one real quick, okay? Miss Keegan will show you how to do that. So you need a line down and a line down, okay? So you need your two lines, and then you need to draw across and across to make a rectangle, okay? Remember, a rectangle has two long and two short. So after you do that, you're going to go ahead and draw your line down the middle, okay? And now you're going to do one line here. You're going to need 4 lines. So there's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, okay? So now you should have 10 squares, 10 little rectangles. Mine look like little rectangles more, though, than squares. Whereas this 10 frames, you can see that it's actually squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now you have your tens frames, which is a good thing. What we're going to do is, it says, since all of these are making 10, okay? So we're just trying to figure out what number it is, okay? So we have 10. So we know that every single one of these, since they all have 10, our tens frame will always stay 10. So go ahead and just put 10 counters on there. We never have to take these 10 off. So let me go ahead and add those. I have a lot of fall ones. I should put summery ones on here because it's going to be summertime. Because this week is June, so it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot because it's June. So we need some summer ones. I think I just want more summer counters. Oh, look at that. We got a chickadee chilling on a little beach towel. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got a crazy bunny. Let's put a crazy bunny on there. Yep. So, oh, more flip-flops. Yay, let's get rid of I like the flowers, so we're gonna keep the flowers. So go ahead and pick any little counters that you want. I try to do some summery ones because it's, like I just said, it's June and we want to have some fun with summer. So, okay, so now we have our 10, right? And it also tells us to put 3. So we're going to go ahead and get 3 more counters. I'm going to put that 1, 2, 3. So now I have 3 more counters, okay? So remember how we count? There's 10, 11, 12, 13. So 10 and 3 make 13. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pencil, your marker, whatever you have, and you're going to write the number 13. A 1 and a 3 makes 13. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our tens frames, get rid of those counters because we don't need those anymore. It still says 10, so we're going to keep our 10 here. So, but it says 5 more counters, so we need 5. So I'm going to go ahead and get 5. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we know that 10 and 5 make 15. So now we're going to write 15, a 1 and a 5, okay? So what I want you guys to do, if you can do it with your brains and you just look and go 10 and 6. Oh, I know that number. Write it here. Look at this one, 10 and what? Oh, write that number there. I want you to go through all those. I'll give you just a few minutes. I'll give you a couple minutes to go ahead and do that. And then what we're going to do next is actually, you know what? I'm not going to give you those answers for those ones. I want you to figure those ones out on your own. What we're going to do is after you figure out all these answers here, we're going to turn it into a math sentence. That's how we're going to extend or make it more in depth for you guys, because this part here is now way too easy for you guys because you know how to make those numbers and you can read it and say it. So now you have to turn it into a math sentence. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our first number, which is 10. So we're going to go ahead and put 10. All right, and we're going to add 3 more. So since we're adding, we know we put a plus. Plus means put together. All right, and then we wanted to add 1, 2, 3 more. So I'm going to put a 3. And then you're going to put your equals. And then you're going to put 13, okay? So make sure 10 and 10 match, 3 and 3 match. Make sure you have your plus and your equals, and it equals 13. You're going to do the same thing over here, okay? So you're going to do 10, because that was my first number, and means plus, so we're going to put plus, and then we're going to put 5, because we have 5 dots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put a 5. Then we're going to put our equals again. And then we're going to equal 15. So not only do you have to figure out what 10 and 3 make you can do it on your tens frame or just do it on your brain because a lot of you already know how to do that. Now you have to write it into a math sentence and show Miss Keegan that you know that 10 plus 5 will equal 15 and that 10 plus 3 will equal 13. You're going to do it for these ones too, okay? When you have that all done, take a picture, put it on your slide so I can see that you're adding when it says and that you have your equal sign and that it is 10, how many ever it is in the dots, and then what it equals, okay? So I want you to do all the rest of them by yourself because I know you can do it. So have some fun practicing writing your math sentences and figuring out those teen numbers.